guys, this is Annette with Annette's Astrology Corner, and this is your energetic reading for the moon moving into Capricorn today. Now, today is kind of a special day for all you intuitives out there. This is the day before a planetary shift, or before a planetary alignment, more importantly. And for all of you that feel energy, it's so cute. I actually, read all of your comments. I don't always have time to actually respond to them, but I do read them. And one of the things I noticed is that highly intuitive people actually feel energy a couple days in advance, or a few days in advance, or maybe one day in advance. And I know that I do. And that is what allows me to do my readings a lot, is that I can actually feel the energy before it actually manifests. And that's the skill of an intuitive, or anybody who's really connected to energy, really feels aligned. Any kind of earth-based energy, you can usually feel the fluctuations in energy very acutely, privy to that type of information. So today is the day before Venus and Pluto align in Capricorn. So we've got the planet of power aligning us with the relationships and the unions that we are manifesting in our lives. So power comes in numbers often. It also is by recognition of others that will actually help us achieve our goals. So it's a very powerful alignment. And this is all sitting in Capricorn energy, which is our career, life path, destiny, our, the status that we wish to attain in life, recognition for all of the hard work that we've been doing. It's actually, that planet of power, how we actually seek that gratification in our ego is aligning with unions and partnerships. Creating power in numbers is more importantly what you're going to start to feel. So there could be some people that you're potentially partial to at this point. Those people are actually somebody that you are starting, or like I like to look at this as a work relationship. It actually does mean that it is a relationship as well as in your personal life, but I see this as being very powerful in the work relationships that you're establishing. It could mean that it's a partner that you actually have a romantic intention with as well. It's somebody that supports your career, life path, destiny, and that person is really, the star is starting, the fairy dust is starting to show on them, and you're starting to see them as potential, highly supportive energy for you. The alignment is starting to you're starting to feel empowered in that relationship that you're building with that person. Partnerships are very important in this energy. So this is like the energy that supports, like if you're trying to get a loan, you're kind of developing a partnership with some sort of financial institution. That's kind of that whole Capricorn federal government type institution. So you're starting to feel all this energy build. And as we do that, there's a stop sign that I think forms the day right before the energy bursts, right? It's like the halt, pay attention to the energy, and then the energy bursts, and it really reveals the potential of that energy. So today, the moon in Capricorn is going to square off with Jupiter. So Jupiter is this benefic planet that is potential. It's sitting in Virgo energy, and Virgo energy is a fellow earth-based sign, right? And the moon is in Capricorn. So I think what we're starting to experience is just that need to slow down. Pay attention to the details. Don't look for immediate gratification in this energy. We need to pay attention to a detail. We're missing something. Or there's something more that needs to be discussed and refined, because Jupiter is in retrograde at this time. So you may be ready to move forward, but there is something that is really important that you need to remember, and it may actually change how you are viewing a perspective, outcome, or a goal that you're trying to align yourself with, or that you may learn some information about a partner that you're not altogether okay with, right? The relationship that you were forming was based on certain criteria, and maybe there's a detail that you weren't exactly aware of, and that comes to light in this type of energy, and it just causes you to halt, sit back, and reevaluate. Anytime a planet is in retrograde, it is reevaluating. So our emotional perspective, our emotional momentum is reevaluating what we see moving forward, and the routine that we have to create in order to create the goal. And is that, you know, what we learn, is it just too much? You know, do we need to move on to a different partnership because, you know, this person, you know, just really honestly doesn't have your best intent in mind? So the day before the alignment, we're going to feel this big, huge energy surge, because it is the planet of power aligning with Venus, which is pleasure seeking energy. It's, you know, it's really asking us to take a creative look at what we're doing. We really want to make sure that we're just aligning ourselves with that correct union. So we have Pluto and Capricorn in conjunct with Mercury and Capricorn, both in this gorgeous, delicious conversation with Mars and Chiron. Whatever comes up today, pay attention to it. Whatever detail, whatever secret, whatever missing piece of information, this is one of those beautiful cosmic gifts that the universe gives you at just the right time, right before you make the mistake, right? So it's kind of like you're going to go buy a car, and you drive the car, and just as you're driving it back into the lot, you hear a clink, clink sound, right? You didn't hear it the entire time you were doing 55 on the freeway, right? But as soon as you pull into the parking lot, you just hear it enough to make you rethink buying that used car. It's kind of like that. So some of you may already feel this energy. So some of you may have had some hints from the universe probably a couple days ago, within a day or two of this energy, that's made you rethink. It's pulled you back. It's made you rethink what you're aligning yourself with. There was some sort of message that you received. Mercury the messenger is in Capricorn, so this has to do with your goal, right? And so if Mercury is getting a message, it's relaying the message to you that some sort of structural issue may be starting to form. You might want to pay attention to the partnership that you're aligning yourself with, and don't deny the message. Validate the message, because it's really clear as we move through this transit what it's supposed to mean. So intuitives will feel the power of this alignment. This is so beautiful for all of us intuitives. We suffer greatly throughout our lives being an intuitive, but one of the things that we are blessed to have is this connection with energy, because the messages are stronger for intuitives. You may be feeling how this alignment will affect you, again, a couple days before. You may be hypersensitive or aware of situations that affect the structure and foundation. Again, that's what the energy is pointing you to. And you may perceive other people's psychological states very, very acutely in this energy. This is about seeing through people's masks. This is about revealing their psychology. It's almost like no matter what kind of BS they give you, that con man, that smooth talker, you know, that narcissist that tells you everything you want to hear, you're not feeling it. What you're feeling is truly, deeply the real them. And if you're feeling that you're not aligned with what they're saying, it's because you're not buying BS in this energy. The planet of power is backing you, saying, I am actually empowering your intuitive response to what this person is saying. And that's wonderful for all of us intuitives that get sucked into all of these people that love to manipulate our kind souls. So, the negative vibration in this energy is, you know, Pluto in Capricorn is going to be squaring off with Uranus. Mars in Scorpio is going to be squaring off with Uranus. And Saturn in Sagittarius is going to be squaring off with Jupiter. So Uranus and Saturn and Jupiter are these outer planets. And what they do is they affect our environment. It's the bigger picture, right? And they are all in squaring off energy with planets that challenge power and challenge passion and challenge how we pursue things, and then challenge how we set up routines. So this is what I'm seeing in this energy, is that all these planets have, you know, some sort of geographical effect. The big outer planets, world events, masses of people, war, secrets, lies, government, institutions, political perspectives are all in this squaring energy, in these lower vibrations. So for all of those types of energies that are working in the lower, like say if there's a perspective politician that's been working in a lower vibration, trying to manipulate and control collective thinking, you know, some crap may just come out and just reveal a secret, a lie, and, you know, an ulterior motive to the manipulation, you know. It's kind of like that whole, you know, Bill Cosby type huge fiasco that happened where, you know, he was doing something for what, 20 years, and then he gets caught and all these people band together and, you know, he goes to jail. It's kind of like that. It's like collectively we all thought that he was the Jello guy, sweet guy. But then, you know, the secret that was revealed is that, you know what, these amount of people said that he did this terrible thing and he had to go to jail for it. And it just really blew our minds that this, you know, this kind, gentle soul that we all grew up with was in fact had some sort of predatory nature. And that was very disturbing for many of us. I think we're going to see more of that. Like, masses of people support this particular person or this particular institution or this particular mindset, and we're going to see the lids blown off on a lot of what we sought comfort in collectively that we were not aligned with their motives or their intentions. Also, this actually has a lot to do with people that can manipulate in masses, in large numbers. More importantly, say you have like a narcissist that has, you know, went through numerous women and has manipulated lots of women or men. You know, women are terrible narcissists as well. And so the jig is up. You know, they get exposed for the fact that the way that they use people and manipulate people through love bombing and through heart-based endeavors. I mean, that can come out in this energy as well, as long as lots of retaliatory type behavior, psychological, mental manipulation, all that stuff can absolutely come out. Unexpected, erratic behavior, volatile behavior is absolutely something that can be happening in this energy for the next couple weeks as we go through all this Uranian and Mars war-based energy. So I just, not that I want you guys to get sucked down into the drama and the negativity, but if something kind of just sideswipes you and you're like, what the hell? You know, just know that was maybe that energy source working on lower vibration, and they're just getting a reality check to raise their vibration. Anyhow, guys, thank you so much for watching Annette's Astrology Corner, and I look forward to talking to you guys again tomorrow.